I didn't turn up for the match at all in any of the 3 sessions, so I expected to lose. I didn't play anywhere near my best, and even at 12-10 up, I didn't get a clear-cut chance to win. I had a couple of half chances at starter frames, but not really too disappointed as long as I've had a big chance of winning and lost it. I think it was more that from 12-10 Graham just played 3 perfect frames really and deserved to win.
But at 4-0 up early on, did you think you should be further ahead?
At 4-0 obviously that was the only spell in the match that I'd actually played it anyway decent, but from then on it was a real struggle out there for me. Never felt comfortable, especially in the second session. Never felt comfortable at all, and I just didn't hit the ball very well, and it showed because I didn't score anywhere near the way I had in my first 2 games. And to win a best of 25 match, you have to have a good all-round game. But I think it's going to come down to scoring at the end of the day, and Graham done the better of it.
It seems surprising as well because when you score heavily, but as you say, you weren't able to find that consistency at all, were you?
No, I just wasn't timing the ball well, and the table was beautiful out there, and it was just it showed how bad I was timing it because I was struggling to screw back and everything sort of went wrong really. As I say, I just didn't feel comfortable, and I never felt that I was going to produce any good snooker, but I battled, and that's what I've learned to do over the last few years. Maybe a few years ago I lost that match comfortably, and I'm happy with myself the way I dug deep and sort of found ways to win frames when I really wasn't playing well. But disappointing to lose, but more disappointed with the performance really.
I suppose you have to give him some credit as well, the way he kept going.
Yeah, definitely. I think he stuck with me in the early part of the match, and obviously then he got his nose in front at 8-7, and I was sort of up against it. From then on I really was hanging on to his coattail, and very, very surprised to go 12-10 up, but took a good clearance to go. I think it was 11-10. But from 12-10, considering the pressure Graham must have been under to get back in the top 16, and obviously to win a quarter-final match here at the Crucible, you have to take your hat off to him because he played 3 virtually perfect frames to win.
Do you think he can go on and win it?
I think he'll need to play a little bit better, but considering the guts and determination that he showed in those last 3 frames, he's going to be hard to shake off. And if Ronnie gets through, or Mark actually for that matter, I don't think they'll like to play Graham the way his style of play I don't think would suit either Ronnie or Mark. So I'd like to see Graham go on and win it now because he's a nice fella too.
How do you reflect on your season as a whole?
Started slowly. Obviously lost 2 first rounds in the first 3 events. I've had 5 quarterfinals in the last, or better than a quarter in the last 6 events, so it's got better as the season went on, and obviously I still didn't win a tournament this year, which is disappointing, but keep knocking on the door, and my ranking position keeps proving year on year, and not too many people do that. This is my 5th year now, just finishing, and I've improved my ranking every year, so if I can keep doing that and keep improving all around like I feel that I'm doing, then I feel I'm going in the right direction.
And are you one of the players that will be supporting Barry Hearn after the tournament? He needs to vote with the players?
I don't know, obviously there's a meeting I think is on the 5th, so it'd be interesting to see. I'm sure there's a few queries flying about from the players. It'd be interesting to see what Barry's answers are to them, and it'd be interesting to see how the vote goes, but I don't think there's really anything else on the table at the minute, so it's hard not to vote for Barry.
I noticed you had a couple of words afterwards, Mark. What did you say to Graham at the end there?
I said brilliant performance, last 3 frames, and welcome back to the top 16. I hope he goes on and wins it.
And you got any, like you say, wasn't quite there in the 3 sessions, because I know you sort of felt very relaxed coming into the game, and it just seemed to just desert you a little bit in this match.
Yeah, possibly, just one of those things. If anyone plays the game knows that every day is different in snooker, and I just never really got the grips with playing out there in the quarters, and I felt really good the first 2 rounds, and possibly the big gap in between my matches, maybe I was coming in a little bit cold, but you can't really use that as an excuse, because if you can't get up for a quarter final of the World Championships, there's something wrong, and it's just one of those things I just didn't perform.
You looked to really have a taste for it down to this match this year.
I really did. Obviously I have a taste for it every year, but as I say, snooker's a funny old game and you can't always play well, and I've learned to dig deep, and quite proud of myself really. I got 12 frames considering how poorly I played and how well Graham played in comparison, but still disappointed to win when you do get 12-10 in front. Not to win, sorry.